lane. So what can they achieve with this lane, especially the lane to, or basically the side to get the first kill could almost dictate this is a one lane at that point. They have heavy brawling capability on the side of Entity, but Tundra, they've got a really nice amount of reliable kind of poke, and Katsomi looking to go down. There's going to be the first blood going on the side of Tundra, and that relentless level 1 poke that they have with the soul assumptions, with the sticky bombs, it really hurts.
He really wanted that courier on the Wyvern. Katomi, he just wanted to finish 33's courier, put him in a bad positioning. I can't believe how many times this actually works when you are playing the Visage. Getting that double soul assumption in the first blood.
Well, at least they find themselves a secondary kill. Tundra, they've been very efficient with those first bloods. In the first series, they got 3 of them, basically every single game.
Soxa here, I think they've kind of ran out of steam as far as what they can do by themselves. But if you bring in +1 hero, then they can keep fighting it. So we do have level 6 available as well for the Visage. So this is another big power spike for Visage to make things happen.
For sure. And we're back to tri-lane action, 3 versus 3, but they will look for snaking first, and the Rupture also into the Clockwork will turn into a kill for Tundra too. Soxa already backing away, and Metamorph popped and Watson, so it's a good time for Tundra to just back away, reset for the time.
Situations, just because it's a very selfish item. But if you are playing core, I think it's fine. I think it's a little bit more greedy when supports start buying it, but top lane.
Let's see who is really in trouble here. Is it Fishman or Soxa? They get good connections from the Splinter Blast. They get the charge out on 2, and then we'll poke Fishman down to death. Snaking also rotating in, looking for the kill on Katsomi, but Stormstormer is coming in to take down this Visage, potentially able to do it, but the bombs are exploding. A lot of damage, the Rupture coming out as well. Stormstormer is going to be the one to fall. Tundra able to turn around with Skitter, and 9 also joining into the party. It's time to hunt down a Wyvern. Can they get it though? No.
Charms on the Whirling Death and the Timber Chain. On top of that, you get a ton of HP and mana by purchasing this item now that it has a different build-up. So even more tanky, and they're just going to use that from go to objective in the mid lane. Soxa might be in trouble. Stormstormer will take him down.
Rupture coming out though, so this could be Skitter. Can he TP out? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, and that's just going to be a very fancy trade for Tundra. He might have lost the Spirit Breaker, but you're going to lose your Windrunner in the process. And now it's going to be very surprising. They just get hit by Solar across them. Oh, where's my movement speed?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It's a new patch. There's a lot of interactions like that it's hard to know absolutely everything at this point.
The wraparound coming in from Tundra. Surprising Stormstormer off guard. Fishman's around, so is Katsomi. The look of the curse turn here. Fishman dropping very low, but so is the Windrunner. And Tundra, they're just evaporating them all one by one. The curse comes out, but it's onto a techie, so it's not going to be a big kill even if they get it. And looks like they won't. Snaking gets to survive with 20 HP. And Katsomi, Watson on the run. And they've already lost the Wyvern. The roar from Toby keeps the Spirit Breaker at bay, but he's got another charge available. Stun lock after stun after stun. Watson down, and on to Toby they go as well. Tundra, look at the full-on team wipe against Entity, and a big loss for them, but a huge win for Tundra.
Well, those 3 minutes I was talking about didn't go so hot for Entity there. This is exactly what Tundra needed. Free Roshan there. He'll be back in 12 seconds. And Entity still want to fight, yeah.
Exactly, a very aggressive positioning here. Is this the place to be? Or is this not the place to be? At least Visage, the curse already burnt out. Katsomi, he's got the Blink Dagger, blinks himself away, trying to go for the TP out, but the blast off. Yup. Can't even channel his teleport, so he knows he's done for. That's going to open up into a push. Meanwhile, Soxa charging in onto Toby, finds the Beastmaster. Does he have the backup though? Trying to go for the roar, but he's going to get interrupted with that Nether Strike, and still takes down Toby as the rest of Tundra show up. Kill after kill after kill.
Bit underwhelmed.
That almost turns into a kill, so both supports get to walk out from that fray. And Watson's been charged. Meanwhile, they also find Toby. They got the connection with the Phylactery, popping on top of him. Beautiful there from 9. But he can't quite get the Timber Chain to connect, and Toby could still be ending up going down. Clockwork 2, and 2 quick kills for Tundra. And that high ground ticket that has just been granted into your hand at a discount price.
Small. Katomi has to get some magnificent curse off here, but you are playing versus Crimson Guard and everything, so it feels a little difficult.
And you are playing against Tundra, who have a lineup that doesn't need to cluster up at a single point of the game. Trying to poke 9 here. Decent damage coming out. Fishman about to drop. They got the curse on Visage alone. Gatsami already down. Hook shot onto 9. 9 will finish him off. Stormstormer to drop as well. Entity losing members back and forth. And Watson, he might get the Sunder. Maybe he gets it off. No, he does not. But it would not change the story whatsoever. Entity team wiped once again. Tundra. And that's GG. 25 minutes. The stall ball, as he said, it strikes once again. And Tundra 1-0 on the board.
It just feels like it's over at some point when you lose 1 or 2 team fights in this patch. And we're seeing it this game.
Well, we're already going to see a potential brawl coming out early on as Entity marching in with 5. And it's only 4 euros. The hook connects from Katami. And Sox the Skater trying to make a run for it, but this faces void. He's got no time walk remaining. First blood onto the carry. If they're going to break the first blood spree, it's going to be Entity to take it first, and then Tundra to follow it up. Sox getting the kill onto Watson. Carry for carry trade-off, and a hook still connects onto 33. Full-on brawl. Maybe they can get another one onto 33, and Fishman. That's the next round of kills going through. And Sox Katomi. Katomi still on the chase. 7 seconds for a hook.
And can Katomi get another hook off? That is going to be the real X factor for this top lane. So one thing I want to talk about was the laning stage here and how this is going to work out for both teams here. But Skeeter may have been a little too deep here without the time walks.
Yeah, he's going to end up taking at least a couple hits here. The hook connects. That's a lot of damage as well. And he's just down. Katomi slaps him down with that big cleaver and takes down Skitter for the second time this game. And he does have a TP available on the positive side, so no walk of shame. Meanwhile, Sox are trying to deny himself to the camp, but Fishman denies that opportunity to deny himself.
I would say these drafts are much more even. It's hard to say, since the patch is still relatively early, who's out drafting who, but from my take of what a game, what you need to win a game.
Snake Kick's just dead.
Yeah, alright. He didn't even need to use a hook, huh? And that's the other thing about this patch. You can hardly take your eyes off the screen. And really what matters is, can you get to the point where you can kill enemy heroes in the mid game? And if you can, then I feel like your draft automatically can be played. And especially if you have Katomi here just hitting every single hook. Yet again, another hook has been hit on the top lane.
Yeah, and that's a big battle too. Well, there was a charge going into the bot lane, but Skitter's the one to drop first. So another kill on the Void, plus a flesh heap stack, as they were looking for Watson in the bot lane as Sox was short.
So he'll miss a couple creep waves and the flag bearer. So pretty good mechanics there for 9. As the 6-minute rune will be coming out soon.
Well, they've got a time dilation popped in the top lane as Snake King going to get burned slowly down by Katami. Here comes Sox with the charge in, looking for the Batrider kill first. It looks like it will take place, but Snake King, he will drop as well. Katami, indeed, 7 flesh heap stacks built up right now, and that might be number 8. Who's going to drop first? Cardi gets the kill. The catapult will finish off Pudge. And Sox had to drop right after, so he was a bit too far away. However, no XP granted for the Pudge. Cardi MVP.
He's having one hell of a game on this Pudge, I must say. And you look at the time dilation build, it's the typical counter to Batrider. However, look at his skill build. He has no points in sticky napalm. Just going for the flame break into the Firefly.
Oh, they got the hook, and they're going to kill before he dies. Yep, he finally drops the 9. Maledict was up and running. So that's going to be Stormstormer to fall, Witch Doctor just rotating in. 9 was like 2 right clicks away from dying, but he was juking him around the trees while Witch...
I got this, guys. I'm the new mid laner.
Time to make a transition. Let's put our 4 as a 2.
Pudge is level 6 and the 3rd most farmed hero in this game.
Solid. All going according to plan. While Soxa was trying to contest with the Wisdom Rune, wasn't able to get it as the Shackle Shot connected first, and a kill for Entity. Even more experience.
Bottom lane, Katomi smoked up. Do they know dismember's available?
RP is in the middle of the creeps, but...
This Pudge is level 6 and Visage isn't.
Oh dear, no birds. This Pudge is just dominating this game. It kind of looks like, I was looking at the stats from Entity.
They wanted to see this Pudge. Even though when they saw it, I think it was Tigo, wasn't sold on Stormstormer. Alright, he's not going that deep.
Let's see if he's sold on Katami, though. Still battling against this Wind Ranger. Gonna have to soak up the majority of the damage. Skitter coming in. He's got the time dilation up. So this wind will drop. The hook does connect, though, but a bash instantly as he lands. However, damage is coming in. Is it gonna be enough, though, to kill Skitter? 1 more second with the jump. He should be fine. Gonna get some of that regen out, too. Skitter gets himself a kill with the involvement, rotating into the mid lane as a carry, and snaking. Oh, poor snaking. 10 flesh heap stacks 8 minutes in on a support Pudge. That is quite the something. Meanwhile, Watson's being bullied by Soxa here. He's fairly low on HP, gets the skewer under the tier 2 tower, and that is a tower that hurts a lot at these levels, so Mask of Madness popped on Watson, pokes back the Spirit Breaker, forces Soxa to run away. But look, you guessed it, Katami's here! Oh, what a beautiful hook! Absolutely perfect read from Katami! Reads the charge! Oh my goodness, we need to get a replay out of that. That was solid gold. Hopefully not too much, because we've enjoyed seeing it so far. But Tundra, they want to pay their respects onto the side of Entity's map. Purpify will keep Fishman alive from these ancient creeps. There goes the Sonic Wave, and the dagger should finish off Pugna. Soxa is going to have to give in or forfeit his life for this one. Toby to pick up his second kill of the game.
And he'll get the stack as well. He's pretty happy with that. Toby...
Gonna be a very tanky target to deal with. 2 more seconds for the hook. Skitter has a jump available. He's gonna jump away, but who's Katami gonna grab this time? Soxa actually charging it all the way to Stormstormer. He's gonna take the front of the fight, missing the hook between 3 heroes. Katami is gonna have to make a run for it. His flesh heap is up and running for another 2 seconds. RP gonna be used on the side as well. On to 9. And Entity, can they get this kill? Watson really wants this Quap, but Quap's gonna be running away. And Katami already down. Fishman gonna be dropping as well to the Visage. And Tundra still isolating them and running them down on every side of the fight. Watson's gonna be dropping as well momentarily. Who's going to be picking this one off is of course going to be 33 with the Soul Assumption snipe, and Tundra bounced back with that fight. Beautiful connections and obviously the X stat, so if they can find a way to outmaneuver Entity, Tundra should be feeling just quite happy with that Aegis. Trying to look for the Shackle Shot connection, doesn't quite work out, but then they will drop the Chrono on the Wind Ranger. Hook comes out though. Skitter's going to be in trouble. He's going to lose his first life. And that, just like that, Fishman running out on the side. Stormstormer getting slowed up by massive amounts. The RP comes out from Watson. Cleave damage onto 3. Sonic Wave pushing them away as well. He's going to have to skewer to safety. And Toby is also in trouble. Katami with a saving hook, but Watson is down. 2 cores dead, maybe even 3. Snaking does drop, and now Toby's the one to drop next. So 3 for 1, plus the Aegis from Tundra. So they did find the opening, despite that Aegis just being pretty much of a bait.
He's on top of the Wind Ranger by going for that extra kill there, as they will now go for Katomi. They have to get their Fishman there too.
Though. A very, very short dismember hook dodge as well. Beautiful movement there from Soxa. Katami is on the run, and Fishman just trying to suck away. Looks like his life's going to be sucked out from him after all. And interesting interactions there as they do manage to push 9 all the way under the tier 2 tower, and he might just be losing his life, but he gets the blink out of time. Oh, it's just a bait. It's just a bait after all. Stormstormer the one to drop, even with the lasso used up. It's not going to lead into real kills here. Toby the hook comes out as well to Soxa, pushing him under the tier 3 this time, but Toby dead, and it's just damage control on the side of Entity, and they can't keep Watson. They can keep Katami alive, but Tundra.
But how often
do
we see teams
get
there?
Now?
Yeah.
That's going to be a big issue. They will get the lasso play onto Visage, knowing that these auras need to be dropped out from the fight first. Soxa looking for the charge, but he gets harpooned away by the Magnus. But at the same time, they've got the Batrider locked down, and the initiation from Entity is going to cost them 2 heroes. This Fishman is also going to be dropping. Tundra just running them down.
You see what I mean, though? Like, the items you built are doing what you want them to do. As already you are playing versus Spirit Breaker, though.
Yeah, and Watson, okay, again, the harpoon to prevent the stun from connecting. It's a couple hits in, but again, the Solar Crest sent Phylactery is working against them. Skitter, BKB does get dismembered in the high ground, but they're not going to get anything out of their Magnus. Just gets blown up in the low ground. Maybe the kill onto the... Okay, they can get the Faceless Void, that's something. But still down to 3 heroes to fight against 4 of Tundra. Soxa's the next one to fall. Toby's about to die. Stormstormer getting hit by that Death Ward and leading into his death, namely by Snaking, and Fishman's going to be the next one to drop. And I don't think there's too much left of a fight. I mean, they can still try these plays. The Fountain will help out Katami. Get himself a kill on the Quap, so a couple cores do end up falling. And Katami, he's going to man up.
Where are you going, buddy?
That's just an Ultra for 33. Okay, doing a favor for you.
We're giving freebies now. Yeah, I mean, he's giving a bit of a freebie, eh?
Out for sure. And now the Birds, we'll see Katami. They put down the wards as well. We'll see 33. But it is the Pudge that they're hunting right now. He's the primary initiator. 33 pops out his shard. He's going to be living for a little bit longer. Dismember going to get cancelled out for the Birds. And Saksa pushed to the low ground into the chrono from Skidder. They're going to finish off Katami and targeting Magnus right away as well.
Oh, he put him
going
low
to get pushed to the low ground by Saksa. They're just going one after the other down the cliff. But it doesn't matter. Entity already down by 2. Toby's going to be dropping 2. A Stormer, he won't have the damage to fight back. And again, Snaking and 33. They've got this Wind Ranger in check.
Did you see how much damage 33 was taking from Stormer? Fire. And just tickle 33.
Yep. I guess that's time for Wind Ranger to do some more target practice. Katami will land the hook. But at this point, a lone hook isn't going to do much. He loses more HP than what he's able to deal back. Healing battery coming out from Fishman, trying to keep this Pudge alive, but 9 really making his life miserable. Fishman has to back away. Stormer pops out. That Lincoln's off of 9. RP coming in for the back for Watson, but it's going to get stun locked one after the other, and they just can't get the damage from that RP. And Entity losing members and probably losing the game here as well, as the GG tap out comes out and Tundra clean 2-0.
The power of the auras in this one.
Good one, Fish.
Good one, Fish.
Not going to be enough, though. I would have said good.